Well, hello, ladies and gents. Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, coming back at you with another AMA Ask Me Anything episode. This one's all about protein requirements post-workout. But before we dive into that, let's roll the intro. All right, so this question is brought to us by Suzanne, and Suzanne asks, as a 59-year-old woman who has been ketovore for almost 4 years, I just signed up with a trainer at my gym to help me learn weightlifting. He is not keto, and he wants me to drink a protein shake after each evening workout, even though I told him I aim for 120 grams of protein a day. Can you talk about fasting and protein needs after workouts? All right, so I don't really know what your goal is, Suzanne. I don't know if you're trying to build muscle or lose fat. You probably want to do both. That's what most people want to do. I don't know which one you're trying to prioritize right now, whether it's building muscle or losing fat. And 120 grams of protein a day, I don't really know what your stats are. Like if you weigh 120 pounds, that's a pretty good intake. But at 59, you want to make sure you're getting ample protein for sure. And your protein requirements typically increase as you age. So again, I don't know what your lean mass is, but a good rule of thumb, especially if you're in a building phase and trying to prioritize muscle building, is to consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of weight if you're in a reasonable body composition, or if you're overweight, then maybe 1 pound or 1 gram of protein per pound of lean mass to play it safe. If you do that, you're in a pretty safe parameter there. So I would make sure that you're hitting enough total protein throughout the day. As far as timing of that protein goes, you don't really have to have a protein shake immediately post-workout. Slamming a protein shake post-workout, it's kind of like bro wisdom, like all the gym bros, all the guys, all the trainers that don't really know what they're talking about. They're all just going to say, make sure you have a protein shake with at least 25 grams of whey protein isolate immediately post-workout, or else you're just sacrificing all your gains. That's what they're all going to say. Not really the case. However, if you are in a caloric deficit, I do think it's advantageous to consume some protein within about 2 hours of training. Now, if you are consuming ample protein throughout the course of a day and you are not in a caloric deficit, then I wouldn't really lose sleep about not slamming a protein shake immediately post-workout. So again, I don't know what your body stats are. I don't know what your overall goal is. So I don't know what your protein requirements are. But if it is truly 120 grams of protein, and if you are in a building phase, which it sounds like you are trying to do if you just signed up at a gym, you're trying to build muscle and learn how to weight lift, by all means capitalize on that new stimulus and focus on building muscle instead of losing fat, which is what I would recommend doing. It's going to help from a metabolic standpoint. Then don't worry about being in a deficit really so much right now. Make sure you're consuming ample nutrition, ample fat for your energy, ample protein for building and recovering more tissue. And if you're doing that, then you don't really have to worry as much about the timing post-workout. So hopefully that answers your question there. As long as you're getting some protein within about 2 hours of training, that's totally fine. And if you're training early and preferring to fast until later, that's also fine in the context of being in a pretty good degree of intake surplus status with regards to your total caloric allotment for the day. So, Suzanne, hopefully that answers your question. Best of luck with the weight training. Let me know if you have any questions there. Thank you so very much for the question. You requested some cookies and cream crunch keto bricks, which we don't make anymore. So I'm assuming you meant milk and cookies, and you probably didn't put milk and cookies because I haven't updated this Google form to add milk and cookies. So I will do that. My apologies there. And I will send you some milk and cookies for the question. For those of you that do not know how these AMA videos work, if you submit me a well-thought-out question that I use on an AMA YouTube video, then I will send you some free keto bricks with a flavor of your choosing. So thank you again, Suzanne. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will talk to you all next time.